Sometimes life feels heavy. Not because you are weak, but because something inside you is growing stronger. You wake up tired, not just in your body, but in your heart. Yet even in this quiet exhaustion, something invisible is happening. Every delay, every disappointment, every closed door is not random. It is shaping you. You are being prepared for a version of life that your current self is not yet ready to hold. Pain is not here to break you. It is here to stretch your soul. What feels like loss is often space being created. What feels like confusion is clarity being formed. The universe does not waste suffering. Every tear, every lonely night, every moment you felt unseen, was gently turning you into someone deeper, wiser, and more awake. You are not falling behind. You are being quietly guided. And one day, you will look back and realize that nothing was pointless. Everything you are going through is preparing you for something beautiful. There are moments when life feels unfair. You try your best, yet things still fall apart. You stay kind, yet you still get hurt. You stay patient, yet nothing seems to move. And in those moments, you begin to question everything. Why is this happening to me? Why am I struggling so much? Did I do something wrong? But sometimes, nothing is wrong. You are simply in the middle of becoming. Just like a seed in the dark soil, you cannot see growth, but it is happening. The darkness does not mean you are failing. It means you are being planted. Your soul is learning resilience. Your heart is learning depth. Your mind is learning to let go. What feels like chaos is actually alignment. What feels like delay is divine timing. Even though you cannot see it yet, life is quietly working in your favor. You never asked to be this strong. Life forced you to become this way. Every time you survived something you thought would break you, your soul grew a little tougher and a little wiser. You learned how to keep going even when your heart was tired. You learned how to smile even when you were hurting inside. Even though it didn't feel like growth, it was. You were learning how to stand without needing to be held. You were learning how to breathe even when the world felt heavy. This strength you carry now was built in silence, in lonely nights, in moments where no one knew how much you were fighting. And that strength is exactly what you will need for the life that is coming. You are not too broken. You are becoming unbreakable. There was once a girl who felt like she was always behind. No matter how hard she tried, life kept saying, not yet. Her dreams felt far away. Her heart felt tired. Every night, she wondered if she was doing something wrong. She watched others move ahead while she stayed in the same place. One day, she sat alone under a quiet sky and whispered, "Why am I stuck?" But she didn't know that while she was waiting, life was shaping her. It was teaching her patience, giving her depth, and building a heart that could handle more. Years later, when her time finally came, she realized something beautiful. If life had given her everything earlier, she wouldn't have been ready. The waiting was the preparation. And suddenly, all those slow, painful days made sense. Even when nothing changes around you, something is always changing within you. Your thoughts are becoming softer. Your reactions are becoming calmer. Your heart is learning when to hold on and when to let go. You may not notice it, but you no longer chase what once drained you. You no longer beg for what doesn't see your worth. This is growth. Not loud. Not dramatic. But powerful. You are slowly becoming someone who chooses peace over chaos. Someone who values energy more than attention. Someone who trusts that what is meant for them will never need to be forced. This quiet shift is preparing you for a more aligned life. Sometimes the hardest part of growth is not becoming someone new. It's releasing who you used to be. The old fears. The old habits. The old versions of yourself that kept you small. You may feel confused because things that once felt normal no longer feel right. That is not loss. That is alignment. Your soul is gently telling you that you are ready for something better. Ready for deeper peace. Ready for stronger boundaries. Ready for a life that feels true to who you are. You are not losing anything real. You are making space. And in that space, something more meaningful will enter. Not everything in life is meant to be understood immediately. Some things are meant to be trusted. Right now, you may feel unsure of where you're going. But deep down, your soul knows you are being guided. Every unexpected ending, every strange delay, every sudden change is quietly pushing you towards something more aligned. Even when the path is unclear, you are not walking alone. Life is gently moving pieces in your favor. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You only need to take the next step. And that is enough. There was once a man who felt exhausted from trying. No matter what he did, life kept testing him. One night, he sat quietly and thought, maybe this is all there is. But something inside him whispered, not yet. So he kept going. Days turned into months. Months into years. And slowly, things began to shift. Opportunities appeared. His heart grew lighter. His life started to open. One day, he realized, if he had stopped on his hardest day, he would have missed everything that was waiting for him. The struggle was the doorway. There was once a man who felt exhausted from trying. No matter what he did, life kept testing him. One night, he sat quietly and thought, maybe this is all there is. But something inside him whispered, not yet. So he kept going. Days turned into months. Months into years. And slowly, things began to shift. Opportunities appeared. His heart grew lighter. His life started to open. One day, he realized, if he had stopped on his hardest day, he would have missed everything that was waiting for him. The struggle was the doorway. Everything you have experienced was never wasted. The pain, the confusion, the waiting, it was all preparation. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are becoming a stronger, wiser, more aligned version of yourself. Is rising from every challenge. Trust in your journey. Trust in the timing. Trust that the universe is gently guiding you toward what you are meant to hold. And when you look back, you will see that every struggle, every tear, every moment you thought you were failing, was shaping you into the person who can finally receive the life that was meant for you all along. So breathe. Be patient. Keep moving. And remember, everything you're going through is preparing you.